Today we'll try to figure out how to make a hollow body guitar work for all the styles. Hey guys, Kris here.
And my name is Guillaume. Hope you're all having a great day today. We are about to make it better, hopefully.
It's going to be better for me,
I don't know about that, but by popular request, I would say, because a lot of you guys did ask about those tone guide sort of videos. We've done one for Strat, we've done one for Telly, we've done one for Les Paul. This is the Hollowbody semi-hollow 335, 330, 345, whichever.
All the threes.
Sort of tone guide. So
this is so close to my heart, man.
Yeah.
I absolutely love all the semi-hollows, hollow bodies, which brand. I love my 330. Oh,
I'm saving up for that now. This is my next step.
I just told, like, right before we turned on the camera, I was like, whatever you play on a hollow body, it just sounds a little sweeter. It always works, and it just sounds a little bit like +1.
And we're gonna try to prove that point.
Okay, good point.
Today, we're gonna be playing everything through the Rev D20 clean, going into the Palmo Celestion Creamback 75. Nailed it. So the idea is to give you guys sort of an understanding of that guitar and how to pair it with some tools to try and get as many sounds as possible. Virtually
to make it work for
guitar.
whichever style you want to use it for.
That's about it. So instead of using 5 different amps and like 5 different types of guitars with different pickup outputs or whatnot, we'll be using that 335 Gibson. It is the custom shop version, but it's pretty much like boned up, like super standard as far as 335s go.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Into that clean amp, and we'll be using a bunch of different pedals, different overdrives and that kind of stuff to try and go from clean to crunchy to rock to super hard rock death metal brutality. And
okay, let me start clean, because with this kind of guitar, it kind of makes sense. Otherwise, like when you're testing out a high gain amp, you're like, let's start clean, and that's where everyone starts crying, like, I don't want to hear clean. With this guitar, I do want to, because it's one of the sweetest clean tones ever. I'll try to play something a bit of like jazzy, then bluesy, then maybe funk related, because all those clean stuff pop obviously as well. But all these styles work 100% perfectly on an ES.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
You promised some jazz.
Well,
you delivered.
Ish. Whatever you want to play, just have all the clarity, the warmth, of course, of like having this kind of body shape and the pickups and everything. So,
and it's crazy, because as much as I love the D20, and as much as I'll use it here or home or anywhere, it's not the best clean sound. It's a very neutral,
not an exciting clean sound. It's a very clean sound.
It's made to work with everything else that you'll throw at it. But this was just that and some reverb.
Yeah.
And it didn't need anything else. But I'm going to add something else to it.
Because you're you.
That's what I do. No, we're going to take it up a notch, go to like I'd say blues territory.
Okay.
That being said, they're humbucker, so if you drive the neck pickup a little bit sweet, once you go back to bridge, you could consider that some like rock Rock-ish kind of territory.
Yeah, sure. Or Americana or that kind of...
That's it. I'm going to try that.
Whatever. Yeah.
I'm going to try that.
Okay.
I like that.
The first thing that shocks me, how lively it starts to sound. And immediately, as soon as it's a bit loud, like we are above 100 dB, and we have some gain on, not a lot. But these guitars, because of the hollow body, or semi-hollow body in this case, they just start like slightly like feedbacking just a little bit, and
there's
it just
a lot
helps
of
with the
harmonic
sustain.
content. There's a lot of harmonic content.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That was the Toxic Twins by Casleder. There's only the right side.
Which is a screamer kind of tone, like a green pedal kind of tone.
Yeah.
Lots of mids. This one has more highs and lows than like a normal, like a tube screamer pedal would have.
Yeah.
But it's in that direction. This is just, minor differences for different taste.
Generally speaking, I wouldn't advise to use something that's very mid-forward, mostly when you have a guitar that's already mid-pronounced. So that's why it might not be the best example for that. It is some sort of green circuit, but I would go for something that is soft clipping.
Yeah, anything that's sweet sounding. Yeah.
Soft clipping, fairly open sounding, even though this is a green circuit. There's, as you said, definitely more highs, more lows. So something along those lines, maybe, blues breaker-ish type of thing, obviously. Yeah. And because you have so much flexibility built in the humbuckers, I wouldn't stack just yet. Like if you want the sort of, classic rock, blues kind of sound, you have so much built in the guitar with just the pickup selection and the volume knob.
And the way you pick. Like
and
how
the
much,
way you pick.
How intense you pick.
It's still a very dynamic sort of instrument.
Totally.
I wouldn't stack just yet. And you'd probably be happier with it in a mix if you just stick with the one pedal and then play with the guitar more than with more gain. But we're going to come to more gain, though. It's coming. About which. It's coming. Gain.
More gain is stacking pedals.
Welcome to the Kris Comfort Zone. The classic rock. I'm joking. He also does other stuff. And he does it well.
Right?
It's the first time you start that lick ironically, but you take it somewhere real nice. Because it usually doesn't end up that well.
Yeah. I was like, I could continue playing.
Yeah, there was some good mid-70s, late 70s.
It has the chunk. It has that meaty, woody, whatever you want to call it, mid-range. But all the clarity, man. It's crazy. Yeah. It's never muddy or too much of anything. And it just, I don't know.
No, absolutely. That was just the left side of the Toxic Twins.
Sorry.
So
yes,
like
exactly.
More of a blues breakery type of thing.
So this is like putting 3 Marshall Blues Breaker pedals in a row. Because it's the amount of gain. It's maxed out pretty much. This is the Blues Breaker-ish kind of side of the Toxic Twins from Casleder, which is a very clear sounding, like the original Marshall pedal, tone, but with a nice, comfy mid-hump. Not too much, but there's a bit of of a mid-hum. That always works for blues rock, like if you want to play Bonamassa style things without wanting to copy his tone. This is definitely gonna work. All the traditional rock stuff, blues stuff. If you stack anything into this, you will get immediate high gain. Like you put a green pedal in front of this.
That's it.
And
because you're already like at the point where you have so much gain on that side already. Not too much, I'm saying, but like quite a bit. You just like boost in with a TS
whatever,
or like a clean
just
boost
a bit of a clean boost, and
it's
you're
like,
high gain. That's it. So this is
go.
just the same thing again. I'll try to show the dynamics and the max gain, and then stack a green pedal into that. Sounds better with the volume. Medium gain, I guess. And then a green thing into it. It's stupid. It's crazy. Okay, let's go even further. Dude. Yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
It goes the chuggy chug.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of overwhelmed right now.
we're still, yeah. Okay, let's compose, regain our composure. Is that what people say? No one says that. I don't know. I heard it in Downton Abbey or something. Anyways.
Yes. You will need a high gain amp or a high gain pedal or a nice collection of overdrive pedals stacked into one another to get that high gain, obviously. But you would do that anyways with any other guitar. The awesome thing about the ES is that you do the same thing as what you would do on a modern super strat kind of guitar or on a Les Paul or anything else that has humbuckers and you want to get high gain sounds with it. It just works instantly. Yeah. And I think that's the best way of describing it.
Everything on 10.
And this was the BOD, right?
BOD Deluxe and...
oh yeah, and some green love in front of it.
Yeah.
Like we boosted it.
I mean... you treat that pedal as an amp, boost the front of it a little bit just to, tighten and focus the whole thing. I know some of you in the comments might be wondering why we haven't used the perfectly fine metal head that's just sitting behind me. And it's a very good question. Let me answer it by saying it's not plugged in. But it's also a good option, The idea was to use the clean amp and try and work around.
Obviously, it's ideal to have like a high gain amp for all the heavy stuff and not high gain amp for everything else, and then you just use pedals with it. But what if you just have one amp, like most of us have, and you want to make it sound great anyways? So that's what we're showing here.
Yeah, and pedals are definitely the more affordable and more just convenient way of doing it for most people. So yeah, that was it for the 335, the Hollowbody sort of guide. Hope that was useful. If you have one of those guitars, or if you're looking for one of these guitars, at least maybe it helped you, sort of convince you that they can do way more than just BB King. they can do way more than that. So yeah,
totally.
Hopefully that video was good for you.
You guys take it easy. See you down there in the comments section. What we want to see there is your recommendation. Which guitar should be next? Which tone guide should be our next video? We love doing these, and we're looking forward to the next one. Yeah, like SG or like a Gretsch, like a Filtertron.
Oh yeah, true.
Or a Firebird. Like, oh man, so many cool guitars. Yeah. You guys let us know what you want to see, and we'll get to it as soon as we can.
Yes. Have a good week. We'll see you next Wednesday, and we'll see you in the comments before that, I guess.
like, subscribe, comment. Bye-bye.